Our little Yoda's always been a healthy dog, but as he got older, he started developing skin allergies. In the summertime, one of the things that I think is important is to keep the dog's fur trimmed back. I've got a little utility sink here, and it's got kind of one of those kitchen sink hose things on it, which really helps with bath time. Just hosing down good, and I'll shampoo him down for just a few minutes before I put his expensive medicated shampoo on. That kind of just breaks up the oil and gets some of the basic grime off of him. And this dog has got a bit of a yeast problem, and he'll always have it. You can only kill about half of the yeast at any given time. So no matter how many times you bathe him, it'll always be a residual amount there to get started again. So, okay, now I've got his medicated shampoo on here, and I'm going to just rub it into him really good. If he rolls on his back, then I'll especially rub it on his back really good. Get his webbing really good. That yeast will try and build up there, and he'll gnaw his feet if you don't get it out of there good. Get his back feet too. Be sure and clean his ears good. But you got to be real careful to dry them out afterwards, or you'll have a dog that's got a bad ear infection. Okay, now he's all slathered up with his special medicated shampoo, and he's supposed to sit in that for 15 minutes. So be sure and rinse that shampoo off of them really good. Otherwise it may irritate their skin. And it's important to get his feet really good. Make sure that you get all that shampoo out of his webbing. I like getting water on his face, but he gets a lot of scuzzy stuff around his eyes. It's got to be cleaned up and washed off. Okay, I think we got him pretty well rinsed down now. Okay, let's get this wet dog dried off now. Now in the winter time, I would dry him with a towel, and then I would use a blow dryer on him because his fur would be longer. But now this is an opportunity to check his eyes, and if he's got any scuzzy stuff around his eyes, then you want to get that off. Wet a paper towel, and I'll go over his eyes really good and try to clean those up. And if you can trim the fur away from his eyes too, it'll kind of help keep that matting down. If he gets kind of a lot of tears, and this side looks like it needs it pretty bad. Yeah. And if it's kind of crusty, then get a nice wet paper towel, just go over it gently several times, and eventually it'll soften it up where you can get it off of it without hurting him too bad. Now after I've cleaned his eyes real good, I've got some other, it's kind of a salve that I'll put on his eyes. It's a Vetericyn Ophthalmic gel, and it's supposed to cut down on any bacteria that may try to form in his eyes. So I'll just get a little dab on my finger, and then I'll just try and put it right in his eye. Rub it right around on there. And now we'll do his other side. And now I'm going to take some of this ear cleaner and saturate his ears really well. He don't particularly like it, but he knows that's part of the deal. He'll just have to put up with it. Then I'll massage it really good. I'll do that for one ear, and then I'll do it for the other. Now, if he has a hot spot where he's been chewing, I'll take a little bit of Benadryl spray, and he's got one spot where either I nicked him or he was been chewing on himself. I'm not sure which, but you might be able to see that. Got a little hot spot right here, and we'll just kind of hit that with some spray. Now, one of the products that we use to help keep his eyes healthy is called Angel Eyes, and you can also get this off the web. But we just sprinkle a little bit of it on his food. Kind of mix it around there a little bit. He doesn't seem to mind it at all. He's used to it now, but it helps keep the tears production down from his eyes and just helps him keeps him a little healthier. This particular food is good for his skin. It's from Taste of the Wild, and its ingredients are bison, lamb, chicken, egg, sweet potatoes, peas, potatoes, canola oil, roasted bison, roasted venison, tomato pumice, ocean fish, salt, dried chicory root tomatoes, blueberries, and raspberries. Man, I think I'm going to get me a big old bowl of that.